Words matter, so I want to address some language I used earlier in the show. As a journalist, it's important to me, and I believe increasingly crucial to our democracy, to tell the truth. And in the post-January 6th, post-big lie world in which we live, telling the truth means not glossing over or blunting the edges of uncomfortable truths. So I'm going to own up to having done this. Just this morning, earlier in the show, I told you that Arizona has election deniers on the ballot. I did it yesterday, too, and last week when I was in Michigan, I told you about election deniers running in races there. But to call them election deniers is to diminish their culpability in what has been proven over and over again, including by those close to their own cause, to be a lie. The term election deniers is a hedge, a kindness in the form of a benefit of the doubt that is so unearned as to qualify it as an untruth. Because these candidates are not doing something so passive as to deny the results of the 2020 election, results that have been proven over and over again in courts and audits, even in fake, highly partisan audits like the one that took place in this county, in this state. Responsible journalists have norms about labeling people liars, and a lot of it has to do with intent. Do we know that the person who utters a mistruth or spreads disinformation knows that what they are saying is untrue? Well, in the case of people running for office across this country who do not agree with the outcome of the 2020 election, I think calling them deniers isn't fair to the rest of us who subscribe to the democratic process and who take our lumps along with our victories. Those of us who accept outcomes even if we don't like them and try to work for different outcomes without actually undermining democracy. Sure, a large percentage of Americans genuinely do not believe Joe Biden won the 2020 election, but most of them have been gaslit by a disgraced, twice impeached former president who simply couldn't handle a loss. The candidates who trade on that lie, the big lie, are liars, and we should call them by their name.